And hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan. Once again, bringing you my thoughts and review for tonight's episode of the CW's Gotham Knights, Season 1, Episode 5. Gotta admit, not a bad episode. Wasn't great, wasn't amazing, but it was not bad. You know, this show is starting to become one of those shows where, I first talk about it, didn't really like it, especially this whole notion of the way they're treating Batman here. And like I said before, granted, I know, they can't use Batman properly, so they got to find some kind of weird way to use him without using him. But killing him makes no sense, but whatever. Let's move on from that nonsense. So, spoilers if you haven't seen these episodes. So, of course, our guys, our team, they're all, they're still trying to figure out the whole Court of Owls thing and how can they find them to try to clear their names. Well, that's happening. You have Harvey Dent, who's been dealing with some stuff. He's got this new mayor campaign that he's trying to run, but big problem that he has is the fact that he has no memory. He has, especially on the night before the mayor died, he blacked out. He has no idea what's going on. He's getting these clues, I guess, looks like from the Court of Owls, that could be possibly that they either trying to get him to be a part of them because he's going to be the new mayor. Maybe that will help him become the mayor. Who knows? Or maybe they're going to kill him off and, make sure that they have a mayor that they have in their back pockets. Like the mob that we got to see. Speaking of the mob, we got to see this big mob team, or this mob that, has been terrorizing Gotham City. And the team decides that we need to figure out, maybe they have information where they get the money from, why they're doing what they're doing, because they're probably following orders just as much as anybody who works for the Court of Owls to do what they do, to strike fear into the hearts of the city of Gotham. So the team decides, you know what, let's go rob the mob, and maybe their clues can lead them to the Court of Owls. And beholds, kind of yes and no at the same time, leads them to a chase with the mob and, of course, the police, which I'm pretty sure the police at this point, some of them are corrupt cops as well, so anything's possible with the Court of Owls. But while that's happening, like I said before, you have Harvey Dent. He's still trying to figure out what the heck is going on, why he has blanks in his memory about certain events, so who knows what's gonna happen with him, moving forward. And Gotham's taking a break just as much as Superman is, and of course the Flash. So we're gonna have to wait to see what happens. Like I said, it was a pretty interesting episode. I did like the fact that they, the team with Carrie Kelly's help were trying to rob the mob, and they did. And of course, they got into a big police chase. And what happens when you rob somebody and you have a big van and you have lots of money and you have cops chasing you? You throw it away to the city because they were robbing the city anyway. So of course, the people in the streets see millions of dollars pouring out of the back of a van, cops chasing it, and what do? You go to the streets and you try to take as much as you can from that money. I know I would, but still, it was funny. Typical cliche mob robbery chase scene that you probably seen in so many different movies, so many throughout the years. But yeah, we got to see that. We got to see Carrie Kelly, kind of balance the fact that she's quote-unquote Robin, and also trying to balance her school life with her mother and all that. So there's that. I do question the fact that she opened the door in this episode without a mask on. Yeah. She was in the van. She opens the door to let them start letting the money out, and her face not covered. I mean, a cop, is swerving, driving fast. Probably can't tell it's, her face. And I mean, obviously he doesn't know who she is, but still, come on. You should be wearing a mask if you're going to do that. But, yeah, I guess. And, of course, she brought a cell phone with her that, her mother can use to call her to see where she's at or track her. And she did that. So, a couple little stupid things here and there, but still. It was an okay episode. It looks like when it comes back from its, vacation, Cho Chill is going to be in the next episode. If you don't know who that is in the comic books, he's the one who killed Bruce Wayne's parents, probably because of the orders of the Court of Owls. So that's going to lead into something. We'll have to wait and see. We still don't know if Harvey Dent's involvement with the mayor's death, is it because of him or the Court of Owls are trying to send him a message. I'm starting to believe that maybe it's possible that he starts becoming Two-Face in this show. I mean, it's a very, multiversal version of him that could happen. Maybe it happens late. Maybe it doesn't happen at all. But anything's possible at this point. I don't know if they're going to actually give us Two-Face in this show or near the ending to set up the second season. But at this point, I can believe anything. If I believe in Superman and Lois, where Lois Lane could get powers in that show, anything's possible at this point. So who knows with the CW. But nonetheless, it was an okay episode. So, yeah. So now we have to wait to, 3 weeks for it to come back? So, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about the episode. Are you guys still watching the show, not watching this? Did you guys give up? Are you like me, kind of like, Flash is not really that good right now, even though I'm still watching it, but, might as well just watch Gotham, see how it turns out. And it's actually not bad of a show. It's just okay. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought. Stay tuned for more. Thank you very much, and have a good night.